So hi guys, this is your boy Alan Obi, the billionaire, and you know what? We're always here to teach, educate, inspire, motivate the young people. You know, we go through a lot, and some of these things we do what we love so that we get inspired, and we always follow what other people have done it before. So we also want to follow their steps so that we can make it in life, have a good life, live a good life, and visit places. But today I just want to talk about one thing. You know, this has been a big problem, I think, in our industry or in our country. I want to talk about skill development and what are some of the skills that somebody can acquire in 21st century. There's a lot of things that are happening, especially with technology, automation. Everything is being automated. So as a young person, what kind of skill can you develop so that you can be able to maneuver through this hard industry? It's soft by the way to other people who have already developed the skill, but also it's hard for people who don't have skills or people who have not been fortunate enough to develop those kind of skills. So I want to share like for me, I'll say three or four skills that I feel like it's good to have right now. When it comes to the first skill that I will recommend, because that's what I use daily, is public speaking. And public speaking is one of the hardest thing that people don't know. Speaking to the audience, it takes courage, information, knowledge, and what we call motivation. So many people, they don't know how to speak to people. Many people don't know how to approach people. And if you don't know how to approach somebody, it means you cannot be able to sell your idea to these people. So the only thing we need to start by, because I was a victim before, you could not even place a camera in front of me and ask me to even say anything because I wasn't informed. But what I did, I started looking for information, because people fear to speak because they are not well informed in either something that you have asked them to say or the information you want. But if somebody is well informed, he won't fear the camera, he won't fear speaking to the people. So the first skill as a person, as a young person, to develop during this 21st century is first public speaking. Be able to speak to the people, because if you are able to speak to somebody, it means that you can convince the person either to buy your idea, to give you what you want, or maybe to help you or to partner with you in an idea that you are developing. But if you can't do that, then you have a long way to go. It's hard. So you have to keep pushing. You have to keep learning. Read books. Because in my segment, I break down what are the lessons that I learned from these books. So if you also read books, you will be well informed. Do research, online research. See what it takes to gain, to be courageous, to talk. That's the first skill. Then the second skill, I'll mention like 4 that I will categorize as 1. This is coding. This is like website development, coding, then video production, then design, motion graphics, and what else? I think I will package that as design. You see, if you can imagine, since the lockdown, people have been developing content day in, day out. People are on YouTube, people are on Instagram, people are on Facebook, and these people need content. So if you are able to edit, design content for this guy, that's a skill that majority, it's hard by the way. Designing is not easy. You need to think. You need to break down ideas. So if you can go ahead and develop that kind of skill, that will give you an opportunity to stand out as a designer, as a video editor, or a videographer, or a coder, it means you are increasing your chances of earning more. Let's say machines are being automated. So it means coders have more jobs. They need to develop the systems that will integrate into machines, and then machines will be able to automate themselves. Those things, machines can't do the coding at the moment, but if you do more research, then you know where machines are going. They will be able to do everything. So before the machines do the thing, why don't you develop the skill so that you stand a chance of getting those jobs when machines will be doing the front-end work? You are the one doing the back-end. So it means you can be able to integrate your systems into machines, and you can be able to earn. Those are skills that if you are well informed, you can develop. I know the industries that Corona has really shown us that, hey man, you need to upgrade your skill, especially the hospitality industry and the travel industry. There's some things. The Airbnb, those companies have suffered. They have lost a lot of money. Those are people who are in hospitality industry. So you need to do more research on what to develop. The third skill is about farming. By the way, I'm a farmer. I won't lie. I do farming. Farming is where I always recommend the young guys that you need to go and know how to do production, food production. Because you know what? Day in, day out, we as human beings, we will always need to eat. So don't be such a person who will say that, you know me, I've been brought up in a city, so I don't know how to farm. It's not a complex thing. YouTube has everything for us. Go and Google how to. Then you will see the list of things that will come out. Please use these elements in a good way. Don't use YouTube on searching other things that are not beneficial to you. Because if you just go ahead and do research on what's farming, how do I start, how do I do, then you will notice that for sure there's opportunities out there that I can invest in, especially in farms. And I don't think if you have your own farm, you need papers to apply to do farming in your own farm. No, you don't need that. So it's just the skill of farming that you need to develop. Understand the weather patterns, understand the soil, understand the crops, which are the long-term, short-term, seasonal crops, so that you are able to invest in something that will give you revenue within no short time. I know maybe it takes 2 months, 1 month, you start earning. So those are the things that we as young guys, we don't want to engage in, but they're giving other people money. I know somebody who has made like a few millions from farming, and he's a young guy, and he promised me an interview with him. So I'm just planning so that I get enough audience so that these people can learn from him. He's a big farmer, but where he started in a very small space. So this is what as young guys we need to push, we need to emulate, we need to learn day in, day out. Then there's other skill that I think majority of people have earned from it. Writing. I've seen like most of my friends, they have engaged in writing. I will admit I'm not good at writing, but for sure I've seen a friend of mine who have employed more than 15 people doing writing for him. So the only thing that I will advise somebody, if you're good in writing, then there's money out there. You can earn. Check your grammar, check your sentence construction. How do you construct a sentence? So if you learn this kind of skill, writing is, many people are earning from it. People are earning 1,000 a day. If you do 1,000 a day for 30 days, you have 30,000 without tax. And you know, people don't like paying tax. So it means these are tax-free money. And it's your money. So what do you need? You need to learn this skill. If I was passionate enough in writing, then I would be doing that. But me, I'm good at designing. So if you have jobs in design, video production, editing, I'm good. Then if you have coding, I'll refer you to my friends. So those are the skills that I have developed, and for sure they have been like a weapon for me during this Corona period. I've earned enough to sustain me, to keep me going, for me to avoid going into stupid loans, application loans. I don't do that because, you know, I decided, let me invest in skill. You see, there's a site called Skillshare. It's 10,000 for 1 year, 10,000 learning new things. Can you just risk your 10,000, then come out like a superhero person? Just the skills that you have learned. You don't need to go to school to learn some other skills, because schools will always be there to give you knowledge, but real life knowledge, you have to experience it. You have to do it for yourself, by yourself. So guys, I know I've talked a lot, but you know what, sometimes we become passionate in what we do, so we love what we do. This is your boy Alanobi, the billionaire. Please guys, don't forget to subscribe here and share our videos. You know what, if you grow, we grow. So how do we do that? By sharing our videos and by us educating you. These t-shirts are out by the way, so they're into production, so soon they will be in the market. So if you need, please don't forget to DM or just leave a comment. And how do you see our new logo? It's your boy Alanobi, the billionaire. AB. Peace.